YouTube. This is Vashawn25 of We Rock Roots, and this is
Brooke.
Today we are coming to you with a video on our attempt to do a coil out on Brooke's hair. Brooke has already washed her hair. Did you condition it?
Yes.
Washed and conditioned her hair, and we're actually going to use some of our products that we are currently developing. We're going to use our RockON butter because Brooke has a coarser texture. Her hair is kind of tightly coiled. You can see she has a lot of shrinkage with her hair. So we're going to use our RockON butter, which is a thicker application butter, and this is what it looks like. It's creamy, kind of thick like that. You can see, hopefully, I hope, camera. And this is an 8-ounce jar of the RockON butter. Okay, we are going to apply a little leave-in conditioner. This is a bottle of leave-in conditioner that I'm sorry, I want to hit you in the face, Brooke. This is a bottle of leave-in conditioner and water. It's actually by Shea Moisture. I have not worked on developing any conditioners or anything like that. So I primarily use this to detangle and add some moisture. Like we said, Brooke already washed her hair and she already conditioned it. So I just want to dampen it so that we're not trying to comb or section dry hair. That'll increase the amount of breakage that you get on your hair if you actually try to comb through it when it's completely dry. Depending on the texture of your individual hair. So we're going to just use this kind of as a detangler. And okay, so I put some of the detangler, well, the leave-in conditioner. This is the comb that we're going to use. This is a old school Afro comb, I guess. Yep. And I went to a workshop at the Atlanta Natural Hair Expo with Talia Wajid, and it was actually a hair workshop on children's hair, doing children's natural hair, and she recommended to use one of these combs because there's a smaller amount of space between the teeth, but the teeth are long enough and they're not tiny teeth on the comb, you know, like this, where the teeth are long, are not as long, they're short, and the spaces in between are short. You would never want to comb your hair out with this. This one is okay because there's a more length on the teeth and there's a smaller amount of space that's added to the distance between the teeth, yet they're not as wide as a comb like this. A comb like this, you have more hair that'll fit through here, and because there would be more hair that fits between the teeth, that this hair would not actually be detangled. So she recommended using one of these, and since that workshop I have used these and it does work well, so I use these when I'm combing out and detangling. So we'll make sure that it is completely, turn this way, thank you ma'am, make sure that it is damp, and we will comb through. We'll start at the bottom of the hair like so, and then we'll work our way up. Now I'm not having a difficult time combing through Brooke's hair, and you just keep going further up until you get to closer to the root. So you don't want to start at the top. You never start here and try to work your way down. You start at the bottom and you work your way up. Next thing we're going to do, I'm actually going to take this section and make it a little bit smaller, is we are going to attempt to do our very first coil out. We'll do the first few, and I'm going to make these what I think to be a relatively large size. we'll apply some of our very own RockON butter. And this is the first time that I'm using this version of our butter to do something like this as well. So this is like a twofold experiment. Number one, with the actual technique of doing a coil out, and then number two, with the actual products. So we'll see how this actually works when we're done. So I'm going to take the hair and wrap it around the end of a rat tail comb and keep wrapping until I get as close to the root as possible. I'll keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping while I am pulling the comb out, and that's our first coil. And I do hope that you guys were able to see that, because it's only Brooke and myself, and we have the we have the camera propped up, but we're not sure if the angle is great. So I hope it is, and I actually hope that it's still recording as well, because a few minutes ago we were doing a shot and we went back and it did not record. So, and again, I'm starting at the bottom and I'm just wrapping, going all the way up, and I'll continue twisting as I pull it out. And so we are going to do Brooke's whole head just like this. Okay, so we finally have finished Brooke's coils. Turn, please. So we didn't really spend too much time like parting them too much, because we're going to uncoil them. If she was planning on wearing these, I would have made them a little bit neater, but since we're kind of just experimenting, I just kind of threw them in there and we will uncoil them. Turn around again, please, ma'am. Now we did put our rock out butter, which is, like I said earlier, is a little heavier, and her hair was kind of damp. We're going to sit her under the dryer, which will melt the butter down a little bit before we undo the coils. And we shall see what the finished product looks like when she comes from under the dryer. Hopefully she won't have to be under there too long. Yay. We're getting ready to take Brooke's coils, well, the last coil or two out. We basically coiled out all of them, but this is, we just undid them all like this. I don't know if my hand is in the way. And we just pull the hair apart. And then if it frizzed out a little, I just coiled it back on my finger. But for the most part, the coils are pretty much well defined. Again, normally you could keep these in for a day or two so that you can actually have a little bit more definition. We sat her under the dryer just for maybe, what, 10 minutes maybe? Yeah. And this is the finished look. I think we're going to, I don't know if we want to do a pin up or something, or some accessory. We haven't decided, but we'll be back in just a second. I think we're going to pin up. Are we going to pin up or anything?
Yeah, we can try it.
Okay, we'll try it. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so camera kind of cut off, but we were saying, what were we saying, Brooke?
This is the finished product,
and next time she's going to put the coils in and leave them for a day or two to see if she'll get a little more definition to her curls. We did kind of rush it by sitting her under the dryer, and we only let her sat there for about 10 minutes. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, comment. You can email us at weRockRoots@gmail.com, or you can check us out on Facebook if you have any questions. Brooke, anything else?
We rock roots.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.